Hi everyone, welcome back to Ties Trash to Treasures. So my next project that I had on my agenda, I saw this beautiful antique or old coffee table at my local thrift shop. It was 20 bucks and I just could not pass up the opportunity. This is a solid wood traditional coffee table and it just had so much potential, you guys. And let me reiterate, this table was 20 bucks. You could not beat that type of deal. So when I got it home, although it's not in the clips, I used varnish remover for the top. I wanted to preserve the wood and see what type of condition it was in before I started sanding. So I applied the varnish remover, got that off, and I used the 15-minute varnish remover, and it came off with so much ease. Anything that was left over, I just did a light sand on it. I wanted to preserve the wood patterns and the features. And then I cleaned it, let it sit out in the sun for a little bit, let it fully dry, and then I applied my first coat of the wood stain. I believe it's Jacobean or Jacobean, however you want to pronounce it, but it is a wood stain by Minwax. And I only needed the very small container, so that was about 8 bucks or so. And I didn't have to purchase that. I just had it laying around in the shop. So once I primed the sides, I then allowed that to dry for a few days so that it can have good cohesion before I applied the white paint. And this is just white paint right off of the shelf, and it has this eggshell sheen, not too glossy, but just right. But overall, I didn't want to do anything too elaborate to the table. I still wanted to keep the traditional look to it, but just give it a simple makeover, but still tie into a modern or shabby chic or farmhouse style home. With the edges and the legs of the table, I elevated them on some old cans that I had laying around the shop. It allowed me a better advantage to get in the nooks and the crannies. When painting went white, if you don't get a full coverage or a good spread, it's definitely going to show you guys. So elevating your pieces is a very big help. This table also had 2 drawers, which I thought was very unique, and it had a lot of functionality. Let me reiterate, this was only 20 bucks. But I love the legs of the table, very traditional. I like the oval, the round, and the different grooves in it, and it provides a lot of appeal to the table. And it has some squares that angle into like a diamond shaped pattern for the front. But overall, just a beautiful, unique piece. Here you can see I have applied the stain. And it's in its final stage before I apply the polyurethane. Now, I only applied polyurethane for the top surface. I did not want to risk applying polyurethane to the white area. Just fear of having brown stains and having to start all over again. For the white part of the table, I used polycrilic, and I did about 3 coats of that. As you can see, this is the final piece. I got the knobs for $1.61. It's not too glossy. It's a satin finish. Thank you.